There is this pertinent question: how will the US African Summit 2022 benefit African nations? Please glue it with us as we dissect it raw and unprocessed. Welcome. President Biden notes that Africa is a source of strength for the Americans, which is achievable through engagement to strengthen the dialogue and dispense a platform for all Africans and diaspora leaders for solutions to the challenges affecting Americans. By 2030, for the US to be at the global public high on economic milestone, Africa should be on a rudimentary position. In this video, we'll innovatively take you through some of the keynote issues incubated by the Biden administrations to glue Africa's role in ensuring noticeable economic growth of the two regions as America bounces back from the big hit by the economic rivalries China and Russia. For they say, it is during our darkest moment we must focus to see the light. The summit is the second of such kind, one of the biggest US-African engagement in Washington, D.C. since 2014, when former US President Obama hosted the African leaders. Unfortunately,
we're going to all have to work together.
Unfortunately, 5 African countries were not invited: Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, Sudan, out of suspensions by African Union for unconstitutional changes of government, and the pariah state of Eritrea since they lack diplomatic relations with the United States. Not all delegations plan to send heads of state, while other countries like Kenya might enjoy double presentations as both the president and the opposition might attempt to champion Africa issues, if not Kenya. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Number 1, security. A solution to security, stability, and sustainable democracy need a wide approach and a clear focus on governance through reform processes, democratic control, and oversight by actors in and out of government, the exact democratic power of opposition. Many of the contributing factors to security challenges are localized, thus requiring innovative solutions, which most African nations can promote. Agriculture. In Africa, the agricultural sector provides a source of livelihood of more than 2/3 of the population and is responsible for 14% of the GDP. The sector has the potential to drive a wide economic growth as women and youth comprise the majority of workers by population. More so, Africa has the highest rate of agricultural growth compared to other regions at 4.3% yearly since 2000. We will also see out to the challenges affecting the agricultural sector, like access to finance, input price changes, storage availability, and market connectivity, and how African governments and businesses can adapt to microeconomic shocks and employ a solution community. Number 3, the G20 community. President Joe Biden is set to express US support for the African Union's admission to the G20 group of the world's largest economies as permanent member, in order to increase African voices in the international conversations that concern the global economy, democracy, and governance, climate change, health, and security. Interestingly, South Africa is the only G20 member from Africa, yet the African Union is made up of 55 member states. Number 4, technology. Africa has the most growing populations of internet users in the world and is a pioneer of dynamic ICT innovations. We will see to the opportunities and challenges for both the United States and Africa to better collaborations and strengthen Africa's digital economy, expand internet infrastructure, and advance inclusive, secure, and sustainable connectivity. Also, how to improve digital skills and literacy, include MSMEs, and foster an enabling environment that maximizes the potential of Africans to create an inclusive, secure, digital market for trade in Africa by 2030. Number 5, money. Most African nations agree that the world's richest nations should participate in promoting prosperity and development on Africa. The United States recently announced an increased $600 million commitment to the African Development Fund, which works on financing low-income countries. They will see how to collaborate in the different business sectors and forums to bring together private investors of the two regions. Africa needs billions of dollars a year for roads, railway, dams, power, which in the last decade has received huge sums from China, which according to the United States, China does not tie money to political or right-related conditions, but the United States has vowed to counter China invasions to Africa. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. You can share and also leave a comment for us. Thank you.